Hello folks, this is Attorney Carlos Garcia from Garcia Law Firm in Tijuana, and today I'm going to try to guide you in a very general way about real estate in Mexico, especially in Baja California. Okay, I would like to start by mentioning that I'm going to try to, how do you say it, to get involved all the most frequently asked questions from my clients when they call me or they come to my office asking for some help regarding this matter. And I would like to start by mentioning that the first situation we are facing in general again is that many clients are coming and directly to, let's say, Rosarito, and in Rosarito they getting engaged by these real estate people, and they start doing all these process regarding real estate matters. Let's just say somebody's is getting interested in a property in Rosarito, and they are facing that some real estate agency is involved. First thing we need to make sure is that the real estate, it is a professional real estate agency. How do we know this? Usually we're gonna get to know because of the place, the location, where they are located. They are not hiding anything, and it is some serious corporation with serious people. They are not trying to use some catchy words or some weird transactions or anything like that. But most importantly, regarding the property, we need to make sure that they are really authorized by the owner of the property to sell this place. How can we identify this? Well, first we need to request the real estate guy for this document, which is a letter, and you can request a simple copy, not the original, just a simple copy, to make sure that you have this letter when it says the full name of the owner, of the current owner of the property, and it states that it is authorized to sell this property. I would like to mention that something very important is that in Mexico, all documents, all legal documents, they must be done in Spanish, because we are in Mexico and the legal language is Spanish. So if they are going to give you a document written in English saying, hey, this is the authorization, you can read it in English, be careful. Watch out, because usually the owners who are selling in all Baja, including all Mexico, we all are Mexicans, and we all speak Spanish. And even again, if you're talking about a legal document, it has to be done in Spanish. So yeah, coming back to the point, once they have shown you this document, then if we are really interested, let's say in a house, and we really want to get this house, we need to request to these real estate guys all the documents from the property. I'm speaking about the legal documents from the property, which is, let's just say in English is the title, but in Spanish it's gonna be like escrituras. That's the right legal name of the document, which they must be, in general, they must be created in presence of a notary. So when you are interested in a property, you're gonna request for a simple copy of these escrituras. And it is a simple and normal step to do to these real estate guys. Why? Because if they are professional and it's a serious transaction, they are not going to have any objection in doing so. And something else, I'm sleeping. At the moment you're going to make this petition, I heard some clients that they say, hey, attorney, you know what? I went to this real estate guy and they are asking me for $5,000 just to give me a copy of these documents. Wait a second, what? Yeah, they say that because I'm interested in the property and there's a long line for this gorgeous house, I must provide with a down payment or an advance payment just to make sure that everything is going to be okay. Be careful to not do this, okay? To not do that, sorry. Be careful. It is your money, and usually these copies are not going to be more than $10. Okay, let's go crazy. $100 for copies of these documents. That will be way too much because they are simple copies. Why do we need these copies? Because if you're really interested, the proper way to take care of your transaction is to make sure that on the public records, the guy, or the name of the guy written on these documents, escrituras again, it has to be recorded at the records of the public state. What I mean, that if you are going to make a research on the public records, that very same name that is written on the letter of authorization that you already got and escrituras are the same ones, are the same name, sorry, that is recorded at the public records. So any attorney can help you with this matter. And it's not gonna be an expensive process. So if you're planning or you're thinking about saving some money, it's not gonna be expensive. Obviously, the attorney is gonna make something, but it's not gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be really massively expensive, no. And something else, once we are doing this research, to make sure that the guy on the escrituras and the guy on the public records is the same, we also need to make sure that this property is free of any liens. And it's not gonna be this very tedious process. It's a simple process. It's not gonna take too long, but you need to make sure with a certification that the property you are looking for or you are interested, it is clean of anything. Now, once we are sure that, making sure that everything is okay, I strongly suggest you to go ahead and take a look or a deeper look to the place and make sure that what you are getting is the thing you are getting sold by these guys. What I mean by that, sometimes they are telling my clients, hey, attorney, they are selling this house, it's a nice, beautiful house, blah, 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 everything is okay. And then when they sign the documents, it happens to be that what is written on the document is not the same place they are getting. Or sometimes they also get confused. A strange situation, but it happens. So yeah, we need to make sure that the property which is mentioned on the document is the same property that you are buying in physical. Also, you need to make sure that the house or apartment or any property you're getting, it is in good conditions, or at least that it is on the conditions they are mentioning on the documents you're about to sign, sorry. So yeah, something else. If everything is okay and everybody's happy with the amount of payment, with the conditions of the house and everything, we need to make sure that at the moment of the transaction, the owner of the property and we as the buyers are physically present at the moment of signing the document. Why? Because sometimes I have seen documents which are supposedly signed by the owner, and the owner never was present at the moment of signing. And sometimes they are there are these bad people who are telling the clients, okay, I am the real estate and I am authorized to represent the owner, so I'm gonna sign this document in his behalf. So yeah, give me the money. There you have the keys of the house, and you're very welcome to be living in this place. And that's a fraud. Okay, that's not the proper way to do things. If you're gonna get yourself any nice apartment or any nice house in Rosarito, Tijuana, Ensenada, whatever, you need to make sure that the owner is signing that document. Now, and we are speaking that maybe you're gonna sign a contract, a sales contract. But if that's so, then the owner has to be obligated to go again in front of a notary to sign the escrituras. Okay? The proper way actually to do things is in front of the notary, because legally speaking, a sales contract is valid, but legally speaking, you need to pay taxes, and everything has to be done in front of the notary. So the notary is gonna witness that the transaction is okay, and he's gonna help you by registering this transaction at the government entities and everything. Make sure that everything is okay, all taxes are paid, etc., etc. So yeah. Make sure this is going to happen, and usually make sure that you're going to use the help of an attorney or somebody who's really aware of all legal matters in Mexico. And next thing I would like to mention is that Americans, well, not only Americans, any foreigner, yes, he can get some piece of land in Mexico. But as for Baja California and all the border, any foreigner, legally speaking, they cannot get any land, any properties in Mexico. And the reason for that is because, honestly, old school legislation. Nobody understands why this legislation is still effective, but it is what it is. So the only way that any foreigner can get some piece of land in Baja California, just to put it in this respect, is by doing this what is called fideicomiso in Spanish, which basically is a trust. So with this trust, which again is called fideicomiso, you're gonna be able to get some piece of land, but this permit is gonna be valid only for 50 years. So let's just say that in 50 years, when this fideicomiso is over, you have the right to renew this fideicomiso for another 50 years. But at the end of these 50 years, fideicomiso is done, it's over. And what's gonna happen with the property? Property must go back to the old owner. Tricky, isn't it? So yeah, basically you are renting the piece of land for 50 years or another 50 years. What can you do? Well, there are some other options possibly that you can explore. One could be like becoming a Mexican citizen, and sometimes if you create this entity, you're going to be able to buy some piece of land, etc. Something I strongly suggest or recommend you must discuss with your attorney or somebody you trust in order for you to do what is best for you according to your interests. But in general, these are the basic steps that everybody needs to be aware in order to take care of of doing any business in Mexico. And what else I'm sleeping? No, I think we are all done here. I don't know if you have any other comments or questions about this matter. Please let me know. Leave a comment below, or if I can help you with something else, also let me know. And I hope that I'm covering all the basic bases, because it's gonna be like maybe you're gonna have another problem of any other kind regarding this matter. I don't know, but I hope you find this video okay, and if you like it, hope please give us a thumbs up, and if you think this video can help somebody else, please share this video. And well, I guess that's gonna be it for today. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.